Rubbing cheeks in Colombia goes terribly wrong.
Over the last 5 to 10 years, Colombia has been getting a lot of shine. It's talked about in many expat groups, in particular amongst Black American men. And many times when you talk about Colombia, you're hearing a lot of success stories.
In Colombia? When I went to Colombia, I ain't had no babies because I had to wrap it up. But I did like 37 in 7 days.
Wait, what? He did what? He had relations with 37 women in 7 days. Hold on, Chad. Let's do some math on that. 37 divided by 7. That's 5 girls a day. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's too much pussy, bro. That's too much pussy. 5 girls a day? My nigga, I don't even want to have that much sex. That sounds like terrible. I feel like my Johnson would be swollen after that. I don't even think I'd be able to get up that many times. You're talking about you had 5 different relations with 5 different women over the course of 7 days, every single day. That doesn't even sound fun. Niggas be too damn horny, bro. Niggas not even fucking for like the feeling anymore. They just fucking for sport at that point. That makes no sense.
I ain't go over that.
And with beautiful women that vary in culture and looks, Colombia is hard to beat. It's right close to America. It's cheap to fly there. Your money goes a lot further. And of course, as we've heard, the clapping is crazy. And it's gotten so bad that a lot of black men are actually being rejected from Colombia, especially if they're carrying condoms in their suitcase and things like that.
Really?
And what the Colombian authorities are trying to say is they don't want sex tourism in the country, but
Stop the cap.
part of that might be true. A lot of that can't be true. Number one, prostitution is legal in most of these South American countries, in particular Colombia. But there is
if Playboy Max is looking at you weird, we've got a problem. That's a fact.
another dark secret that they are trying to hide in Colombia.
Guys, in truth, I was really lucky. I was out for a very long time. Cops told me, if not for my fitness, I'd be dead.
See, one of the things that Colombia is unfortunately known for.
The fuck did your fitness have to do with it? Your fitness taught you how to stop bullets and knives? What? What?
Is their history of selling cocaine, but also now this whole industry of robbing tourists. And this is a really, really big deal. There is a drug called scopolamine, and what some of the ladies do is when they get around a man, or even sometimes groups of men, they can throw the powder in your face, or they can put it into your food or into your drink, and you don't really know what's going on. In many cases in which I've seen with scopolamine incidents, people largely become zombies and help the other person literally take all of their money, give them passwords and all of that. And if they're lucky to wake up, then they find out that they are broke. They're locking up all of their accounts, their passport is gone, and they literally have no way to get back out of the country. And this is
my whole thing is, bro, like, you want to go to Colombia because you just want to experience it, have a good time, and I guess by coincidence you find a beautiful Colombian woman out there and y'all kick shit. Cool, it is what it is. I'm not going to judge you for that. But you're leaving the country or leaving wherever you reside with the only sole intention to find love in Colombia. Like, that's gotta be some of the most loser, lame activity I've seen, bro. Weirdo. Because it's just like, gang, I get that they're easily giving it up over there for whatever reason, but as you can see, if you are getting rejected by fucking some of the bottom of the barrel women in America for whatever reason, and you go to a different country and you don't change anything about your personality, nothing about your tactics, nothing about you personally has changed, what makes you think that these women want you for you? They either, one, are looking at you as a lick, two, looking at you as an opportunity to maybe get out of Colombia, or 3, maybe you got some money and they're like, fuck it, I want you for the money. But no matter how you look at it, they don't actually like you for you, gang. So I just don't know how that's appealing to men. I don't understand. I get y'all are lonely or whatever, but I don't want to be with somebody or have relations with somebody that is just looking at me as an opportunity, gang.
It's not always sexual or a man just looking for a lady. This
Appreciate
can
you
just
pulling up, Rosa.
literally be in the mall.
Basically, what happened is he met a girl in the mall, and he said she actually approached him in the mall. They exchanged numbers. He was ended up speaking for like 2 weeks, and they had like 4 or 5 dates. And on the 5th date, they went for a coffee in the morning, and bro, she woke up, absolutely swiped him for everything, bro, everything.
Imagine you're in the mall and just some beautiful lady walks up to you and approaches you.
Now, this is different. I will say I feel bad for anybody that just pulled up to have a good time and, some fine shit approaches you and you're just, you're single. You're like, shit, why not? This looks like a great opportunity. And then you just wake up in a ditch. That's unfortunate, gang. That is not something I wish upon you.
Now, of course, you think that, hey, why wouldn't she want me? I mean, I am a Black American or whoever I am. This makes sense. I mean, this is how real men are treated in Colombia. And of course, this incident didn't just happen on the first night. She waited for the first night, second, third, fourth, probably let him clap. And then on the 5th date, when she got him comfortable, then everything happened.
Damn.
But if you can survive one of these incidents, one of the beautiful things is, or the most important thing is, you leave with your life. Yeah. Money can come and go, but you can build it back up over time, even if it is a huge setback, as long as you have your life. But what if
American Jean Rudy Dagobert was found deceased in an Airbnb after being with 4 women that he met in Parquilleras. Jean Rudy Dagobert, a 34-year-old U.S. citizen, was found deceased inside an apartment rented through Airbnb in the Estadio neighborhood of Medellin.
I want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel DC Born Rob. Check out his full video called U.S. American Tourist Found Deceased in Medellin Airbnb. And this story revolves around a young man by the name of Jean Rudy Dagobert. Now, here's something to understand. Mr. Dagobert was not there by himself. His brother was there with him and an accomplice. I believe they came from Florida. So they flew down and they met these 4 women in a place called Parquilleras in Poblado, in Medellin. I've heard a lot about this place. A lot of brothers go out there. It's more of an upscale area. Now, if you go to a foreign country, I don't care if you go to Medellin, I don't care if you go to Brazil, if you come to Kampala.
Yeah, passing because you took the wrong girl is crazy, bro.
If you're first time traveling,
taking the wrong girl to your Airbnb, that's just unfortunate, gang. Again, it's one thing if you was plotting on cheeks, all right, bro. But you was just out there having a good time and they just, yeah, you lose your life over that shit. Crazy, bro.
travel to any country, always stay in the most expensive, exclusive area. All right? Always do that. Now, the most expensive and exclusive areas also tend to have rules. They may not let you have visitors and things like that, or they may allow the visitors to check in. And in Colombia, I believe this is the case because of what's been going on with the scopolamine addictions and all of that. I believe that a lot of the higher end places won't even let
Title
people
is Bro Lost His Life Trying to Get Cheeks. Colombian cheeks. You're missing the key word.
come in, or groups of ladies come in.
It's not funny. Somebody lost their life. I'm sorry.
So these guys probably understood that. And so what they did is they rented a house here in Estadio. So if you see, this is an apartment here. It's a mid-style home, and they got this in Airbnb. They can bring anybody they want at the same time. Now, you got 3 black men coming into the place, so they like their odds. I mean, what can 4 women do with 3 black men? So they go in there, and then one of the brothers wakes up in the middle of the night and he notices something is wrong. He sees the women looking suspicious. He sees they got their bags. And when he confronts them, they just take off running. Two hit the door, two hit the balcony. And if you can look at this place again, you can see that if they jump from the balcony, it's not a far drop. Yeah. So they're not gonna literally break their ankle or anything. They can just kind of keep running and continue going. And then that's when Dagobert's brother and the friend chase after the girls. They could only get one of them. But at the same time, Dagobert is in the house dead, okay? Now, they found the lady with, the jewelry on and all of that other stuff. Then again, this is a scopolamine case just went bad. Let's talk about some of the issues for guys going overseas. Number one, when you go to Airbnb, you have zero physical security, all right? I know brothers want to clap, and you think that you can protect yourself in a foreign country because all of y'all together. This is one of the worst ways to go outside. You have to, again, understand what I'm saying. Stay where the best places are. If you can't afford to stay in the best place, literally don't go. I don't even care if it's your second or third time going, don't go. Because women are going to look at the fact that you have your own spot, and if you have your own spot, your own house, they know they can get it in, because this is a cartel. If they were staying somewhere at a more exclusive place, they wouldn't have even come back to the place. They would have probably tried to get these guys to come back to a different place where it could have been all bad. Second thing, I know a brother that is now living in Thailand, but he lived in Colombia. A brother by the name of Zuriah. Check him out on TikTok. He's also here on YouTube. He lives in Thailand now. He was the victim of scopolamine. If it wasn't for his fitness level, he would have died, just like the first guy I put up there. Now, he's been so helpful to guys who have had this sort of situation. He put his own self out there, telling a story of how he lost thousands of dollars when, two chicks was at his house and they put it in the food and all of this. And here is what you should do if you ever
What's good, Jack?
Get in this situation.
Your whole body's gonna sink. You're gonna feel like it's a downer. You're gonna get really, really tired. Your eyes are gonna literally just drop. That is the symbol that you should literally get out of there. Tell the person that you're with to get out. Put them out. Because that means you're going to go down in a couple of minutes. You need to fight yourself to stay up to get to some help.
You'll feel drowsy. You'll feel like you can't control yourself. Your eyelids will be getting dim. But you will have enough strength. Literally, if there are women there, you can get them out of your house. Get out! I know this happened to another guy in Brazil. And he did just that. He did whatever he could to get them out of the house. And so now once they were out of the house, if he was going to go ahead and fall asleep in whatever it was, that was okay. Once he woke up, he would still have all of his, his stuff. And typically what happens is, when you get hit with scopolamine, sometimes when you wake up, you still may not even remember. He said that he was trying to fight people in the hospital, trying to get out of the IVs, because they're literally clearing out your accounts as you're going through it. Another thing, people are already being critical about this situation with this young man, saying that, hey, this is what guys get for going to Colombia looking for sex. I get what people are trying to say. This could also happen to you in the States, but it is happening overseas. So you gotta know, if somebody is wanting to go home with you or come back to your spot, something is typically wrong with that. Especially if you're meeting ladies on Tinder, if they're asking, can they bring a friend with them, all sorts of stuff. A lot of guys would just do their pipelining before they go. They would go on the Tinder. They would go to all these other places before they shoot up, Dominican Cupid or whatever. Now that's starting to be dangerous because people are looking at you as a lick. Yeah. So guys, really be.
Yeah, man. For all my passport aspiring bros, man, I don't think it's worth it, gang. Again, at the end of the day, I know this is not everybody's reality. I know not everybody can go through this. I'm sure there's somebody out there that has a successful passport bro story. But I would argue that if you are leaving the country for the sole purpose of clapping some cheeks, you probably need to work on yourself some more, man. It's not worth it. Not putting your life in danger. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family live on Twitch, so you never miss a live stream reaction. Link in the description. I want to see you there.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.